proper human beings.
Why do you say that?
Because I just want them to, whenever I'm not here, I want them to go out into the world and treat people with respect, you know, take care of other people. I just want them to be good people. I don't want them to let this world, because the world is crazy, I don't want the world to change who they are as individuals, so I want to raise them to be strong.
Okay.
And just good people. I want them to give back and take care of people, especially their elders.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I would just want them to have respect, and my main focus is just raising them to be good people.
But what do you think you can do to help raise them to be good people? Like,
Be a good person.
by being an example to
Be
them?
a good example for them.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I feel it's important to have good communication skills with your kids, because if you can't communicate with them, how are they going to be able to communicate with other people?
Mm-hmm.
If you constantly, like I had to learn this myself, if you're constantly yelling at your kids, because I've seen my kids doing it, because I'm still working on it. I've seen my kids Palin yell at her sister because I'm yelling at her.
Mm-hmm.
The only way that they can learn to be good people is if I'm a good person and I show them as an example. So me constantly yelling at them is going to make them yell at other people, or make them have that certain type of attitude towards other people that they get from me. So I have to watch what I do, how I talk, how I move in front of my children, because they're going to be me
Mm-hmm.
when they get older.
Mm-hmm. So you just try to be the best example you can be.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's all you can do. Nobody's perfect, but
Mm-hmm.
you know.
Do you think it's important to have them engaged in activities, outside of school?
Yes, because they learn from other people around them. You learn in every experience you have. When you walk, every day you wake up, you learn a different experience. And them being in sports and, other curricular activities will help them figure out how to maneuver with different types of people, because it's a different type of person in every walk of life. Whether it's your color of your skin or your race, whatever it is, race and religion, race and color of your skin is the same thing, but your religion, your race, all those things will determine on what type of people you interact with. And if they can interact with any type of person, whether they have to go out in the world and be professional and change who they are just in the time being, just so they can fit in with that group for that moment, you know what I'm saying? I want them to be versatile and learn how to maneuver through different types of people. I mean, that's the way that you have to move throughout the world.
Yeah.
But I want them to be able to remember where they came from and who they are.
Okay. Yeah. And what do you think you can do to help establish, that awareness of who they are?
Put them in different activities, interact with different types of people, teach them their history, teach them other types of history, focus on the things that are important, not all this, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
All this other stuff. Focus on the things that are really important to us. As black people, because we don't get taught our history in school. Growing up, I didn't realize it until I became an adult. We don't get taught anything about our history at all, unless we learn from our family members, and sometimes even our family members don't even know about history. So, for one, like, when it comes to, as I got older, I realized, a lot of different religions, they have different types of things they do, like the type of food they cook, the things they do when they interact with their family. Like, black people don't have that. We really don't. We don't have anything that we come from that we know other than soul food.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? We don't have that type of background. And I feel like it's important to instill that in your kids so they know where they came from.
Mm-hmm.
The school ain't going to teach them.
We got to teach them.
We have to teach them. And we got to start in our community. Like you're doing with your,
University.
Yeah.